Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Catherine and today we're going to be talking about my plans for Advent. So Advent starts this year on Sunday, December 3rd. However, my plans will start on November 30th, which is the feast day of St. Andrew. Now I'll link my video down below on the St. Andrew Novena. It's a really good one that starts on November 30th and goes all the way up until Christmas Eve, where you say a prayer 15 times for that span of time. Each year I pray this novena for friends who are unemployed or underemployed. And every friend that I prayed it for has gotten a great job after I prayed it. It's totally awesome. Again, God is not an ATM or a genie. It's not if you say this prayer, you're going to get what you prayed for. However, it is a powerful prayer, and who knows what kinds of fruits those friends received from me praying for them, and also just for myself for praying the novena. So I highly recommend the St. Andrew Novena. That will be how I am starting off this Advent season. Next, what else I'm planning to do? I am going to try, again, always say try, just to give yourself some grace. I really don't want anyone to be legalistic about anything, freak out, be put your best effort forward, strive to live in a state of grace, and realize that our sin is before us. We are weak. So for example, if you, like what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and make a holy hour before the Blessed Sacrament for at least 1 hour every single week of Advent, which is only, 4 or 5 weeks. I am very blessed that I live near a perpetual adoration chapel. It's about 35 minutes away. It's beautiful. It's in a lovely little town. So I will be going there at least once a week, either there or my parish sometimes offers adoration with the sacrament exposed. If you want to do something similar, what you can do if you do not live near a perpetual adoration chapel is go into the parish. I know personally I grew up in the suburbs. My parish was just always open. My church was always open. However, now I live in a city. The church is not open unless, something's going on there. However, you can call your parish office and chances are they will let you into the parish during office hours, of course. My parish, I've done that. They've let me in just to say some prayers, light a candle, what have you. If you are not able to get to a church, just close yourself into a room, have some me time with Jesus, and spend an hour just in prayer. I recommend journaling. If you guys know me, I love to journal, so I will probably be journaling during most of it. I might be doing some spiritual reading, maybe bring your headphones, listen to some praise and worship music, listen to Father Mike Schmidt's Bible in a Year podcast, Catechism in a Year, anything like that. Anything spiritual should really be good. Bring your rosary, bring holy cards, do what you need to do to spend that hour with Jesus. Even if you go into the chapel, this has happened to me. I will sometimes go into the adoration chapel. I'll be writing and, just say, God, Jesus, I feel nothing today. That could be spiritual dryness. Bring all of that to Christ, to Jesus. Bring all of that and going through it. Almost every great saint has experienced spiritual dryness. So don't let that stop you from going to the adoration chapel. Definitely, I'm not going to tell you what you should do, but what I suggest you do is at least try and make one holy hour during this Advent. I am also this is separate from the holy hour. I'm going to be dedicating myself to praying the rosary and the Divine Mercy Chaplet every single day. I'm usually pretty good about this, but I've been struggling with getting the rosary in every single day. And I shouldn't even be thinking about that. Oh, getting the rosary in every single day. I shouldn't be doing that. I should be not trying to fit my day in with God, but making God my day, right? So something that I really struggle with is morning prayer, right? I have a job and a lot of people I work with are in different time zones. So when I wake up, I check my phone and I immediately see, oh, I got to answer this email that because they're in time zones ahead of me. No, I should be waking up and giving God my day. He should be the first thing I think about when I wake up in the morning. So I really want to start off my day from now during Advent with either the Rosary or the Divine Mercy Chaplet. I think that will be powerful. Ideally, I'd like to pray both in the morning, but again, I am giving myself some grace and understanding my limitations that I probably will not be able to get that done every single day. Of course, I'm going to continue to try to get to daily Mass as often as possible. That's also something that helps you stay in a state of grace. If you struggle with staying in a state of grace, trying to commit yourself to going to Mass every single day will help because you want to receive communion every single time you go to Mass, so you got to stay in a state of grace. So things like that, great options for Advent. On a secular level, we're going to see if I can get this to happen, want to host a women's only cookie swap. So every year at my apartment, I always host a Friendsgiving. This year I did not because November was jam-packed. So I'm going to try and host a cookie swap, make it women only. As I mentioned in my previous video, I'm single at Christmas. I want to do a women's only cookie swap. I think that would be so much fun. Of course, I'm not going to just invite my single female friends. I'll invite all the married ones, everyone. Everyone loves a cookie swap. All women do. I mean, if you're gluten-free, like bring your gluten-free cookies or dairy-free cookies. It'll be great. It'll be awesome. So that'll give me a chance to really decorate. Right now, I only have this little tree up. I have a ton more Christmas decorations to put up. I call them Christmas decorations. Some people are so legalistic saying, hey, you can't call them Christmas decorations. They're whatever. I have a ton of Christmas decorations I'm excited to put up. And look, these are twinkly lights. I think that is so fun. Let me know in the comments below if the twinkly lights were distracting and you didn't like them in my video. I can't decide yet if I want to give up Instagram for Advent. I think I'm definitely going to give up my personal Instagram account because it's just going to be a lot of people getting engaged and that's just going to kind of annoy me. Whatever, you know, I shouldn't let it bother me, but it does because it's just, you know, ugh. So I will probably be keeping the Catholic Catherine account active. I don't really post on that very much, so I want to try and post on it a little bit more. I recommend if you are giving up Instagram, something that I have done in the past is, okay, I give up Instagram for a week, but I'm still watching YouTube shorts. I'm still scrolling through all that garbage. Okay, yeah, you gotta delete YouTube too. Maybe delete the YouTube app so that when I want to watch YouTube, I have to like go into my laptop or I have to go into the little browser thing on my phone. That is one option. Or just make sure you have a book, something to replace it with. So I'll try to read and of course journal instead of watching YouTube and instead of going through Instagram Reels. So make sure you're just filling that void with something because that's just something I've struggled with in the past. I've also decided that I'm going to have a word for this Advent. My word for the year 2023 was release, let go. I have let go of so much in 2023. 2023 was definitely a year, a lot of stuff came out of my life, was released from my life. And yeah, there is kind of a void in here, in my life, and I feel it, and it's weird. So I'm trying, it's just, I don't know. So I'm trying to be grateful for what I have. I'm really trying to let the past be in the past and be grateful for what I have going forward. And so I'm really going to try, along with that morning prayer, to practice gratitude, to journal a little bit, and write down the things that I'm grateful for. I know that sounds so cheesy and stereotypical, like, oh gosh, every Christian person is going to say that here on YouTube. But I do want to be grateful for what I have, because I have so much. I mean, I'll show you guys the view from my apartment again right here, because the view from my apartment is spectacular, and I'm just staring at it right now like, wow, I can't believe I get to live here in this beautiful apartment, in this beautiful city, you know, with my beautiful friends and family and everything. So I need to continue to be grateful and to do things that make me happy that I'm sometimes too lazy to do. For example, even just opening the blinds. Sometimes I don't open the blinds in my bedroom. But when I do, you let in all that sunlight. You let in that view that I love, and it's so good. I want the fact that I've released so much this year to be just filled with gosh, this sounds so cheesy, but goodness. I want to be filled with goodness and be just on fire for my faith and my future. Because I think, I'm sure a lot of women in a similar situation to me, you know, in your late 20s, early 30s, what have you, look at the future with a lot of fear. And I'm sure, I mean, okay, I don't know because I'm not one of them, but I'm sure a lot of married women and whatnot, or what have you, look at the future with a lot of fear as well. When I want to look at it with a lot of happiness. I want to get over I was not planning on talking about this. I want to get over my fear of the unknown and to sit with the unknown and be excited for the unknown and be happy and filled with peace. Because again, we are not promised happiness, right? I'm going to pop this quote on the screen from Mary to Saint Bernadette, that we're not promised happiness. We're not promised tomorrow. I don't want to feel entitled to happiness, but I feel like I should be happy because my life's pretty great. That was a long tangent, but I want to be grateful because my life is pretty great, even though my life is not what I expected it to be. No one is going to have a life they expect to have, right? What happens when you make plans? God laughs. So we'll see what God has in store for us. If you are not subscribed to my channel, it's very hard for you to see my videos. So when you subscribe, it's awesome because then you can see my videos. Give this video a thumbs up because that really helps the algorithm. And I'm so happy to be growing this channel. It's so much fun. I'm struggling so much with time right now to film these YouTube videos. So I'm sorry that it takes me a while to get these YouTube videos out, but I enjoy them so much. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a comment with what you are doing for Advent. And I will see you all in the next video. Thank you guys. Bye.